Hello, and today's video is going to be mainly for the people who are either very brand new to Save the World or are wondering if they should get it. So, yeah, that's what this video is for. Uh, so, uh, if you are planning on getting Save the World, or if you have friends that want you to get it, the only way that I am currently aware of you being able to get it is by going to the bottom of the item shop. And right now you would want to get, I believe, this pack. Yeah, because it says includes Save the World access. So this is just the pack at the current time. There might be a different pack at some other date. I don't know when you'll be watching this video, but that's the current pack. And then I think you'll have to download Save the World, but that will take a while if you have not done that. But I'm not sure if you have to do that when you buy it or if it instantly is like letting you in or whatnot. And then you just load in from the lobby. It's not that long of a load in time. It just has to like kind of get the assets and stuff. And then you'll have all these menus. This menu doesn't really matter. Uh, this menu is where you're going to be able to get defenders, survivors, schematics. This one, same thing, but this one's like holiday stuff, or like more like event. Well, here's like, this one is like a daily event thing. This one's a normal one. And then there's weekly items, which change, of course, every week, and event items, which another like 1, 2, or 3, I think it is, gets added to the event shop area every week alongside this weekly shop. Locker, just not interesting. Why is it so zoomed in? Why is it so zoomed in here? I don't know why that's so zoomed in. And then there is this menu. This is where you're going to see your schematics. I have a lot of them. I don't even think that's all of them. Where did I get to there? Grenade launcher? Yeah, I got quite a bit under that too. Then you have your backpack where you can craft things or whatnot. You can have your stuff that you have in here. You can craft stuff. Ammo. I'm gonna craft a little bit of light ammo. You have your storage, which I just recently realized how many Founders drum rolls my one friend gave me, pretty much. Because he was emptying out his storage, and he just gave me a bunch of his drum rolls along with someone else giving. Well, he gave me and someone else. So, yeah. And then you have collections book. There has been a couple people I have played with that did not realize that if you, let's say, I scrapped this schematic or whatnot, it would actually go into the collections book. A lot of people did not know that. Well, a couple people did not know that I have played with. So, that is one way to put the things in the collections book, is just by scrapping them. That's the way I do it. But there is an option, if I unfavorite this real quick. Yeah, there will be collect, and then you can put it into the collections book like that. Collections book has down here, there is expansion and event characters. These ones can be good, but can also be bad sometimes. And a couple of them, like, for example, Wukong, which is one that a lot of people want. I'll show you why in a second here. To recruit the hero, you need a special type of ticket thing, or recruitment voucher. So, there's a couple that you need those for. Most of the ones that have rarities, you don't need that for. So if there's one that has like a rarity, you don't need that. You'll be fine. Um, and then for some of the guns, it's the same, but except for a recruitment voucher, you need a research voucher thing. So that's something that people I don't think, know how to get, but you get it from this Ventures mode, which I probably should start playing because I'm way behind in it. Um, and the thing that Wukong gives you, which a lot of people want, is this. Because it lets you jump 3 times with like, you can jump, double jump again, and double jump again. So, that's something that a lot of people want for ninjas, but yeah. And you don't only have ninjas, you have outlanders, constructors, and soldiers. Soldiers get more weapon-based abilities and stuff. Constructors get more building-based. Outlander gets more farming resources type based things. And Ninja is more melee and mobility based, from what I find. Um, survivors. If you get survivors in this menu, and you have space for them in this menu, put them in this menu because it will upgrade that. In the top left of my screen, there's a number. It will make the bar in the bottom of that number go up, but if it goes fully up in the bar, it will reset the bar, but it will give you the number above it. But if you take off the survivor, it will go back to what it was originally. So I will demonstrate that. So there it goes down, there it goes up. But yeah, and if you get that bar up, you can go into higher tier missions in this area if you are just starting the game or haven't even played Save the World because you're wondering if you should get it. Upgrades, it's just to upgrade your abilities and your like backpack and stuff. Not that interesting. I mean, like, this, people do probably use it occasionally. I do see some people use it. What I use is the Adrenaline Rush and the Hover Turret. Supply Drop, I don't really find it too useful later on in the game. Some people might like it, but it's kind of a hit or miss. Teleporter, uh, it's okay. I don't really see too much of a point in it, in like a mission sense. There is some scammers that will use them, but yeah. Um, the slow field, it just slows them down. It's quite just what it says. Proximity mine, again, what it says does a proximity mine thing. Banner lets you respawn at it, and I'm pretty sure it increases the building health that it's placed at or something. But I don't know if the respawn at it thing or the building health thing you get instantly. I'm not fully sure. Then this is just building health, building and repair speed, backpack size, pickaxe upgrade, and storm shield storage vault. This increases storage in the storm shield. This increases your backpack. Better building is basically all I can say for those. And more pickaxe damage for this. So, also, if you play Save the World and you get the pickaxe upgrades done, I think I have it set to the right settings to find the things. You will be granted this pickaxe, then this pickaxe, then I believe this pickaxe, then this one, then this one. Oh no, wait, it's this one, then this one, then this one, And then the final one is, if I can find it, I am not seeing it. Where is it? Wouldn't be up there. Wait. Oh, I have it set to the latest acquired. That's why I couldn't find it. Um, this one. This one here. So, like, they're okay pickaxes. I prefer this one and this one the most. This one goes well with, like, some, like, random little skins that, like, are maybe covered in, like, scraps and stuff, but, yeah. You won't get, I don't think, any skins or backpacks from this anymore if you buy it now. If you are a Founders player, you will probably have gotten the skin, like the skins and stuff from that. And the Ride the Pony emote, I believe it was called. And if you are Founders, so if you bought it a while back, you will get V-Bucks from doing daily quests. I have one here. If you are not Founders, you'll get X-ray tickets only, but Founders player gets both. There's also occasionally missions that will give V-Bucks for the Founders players, but only X-ray tickets for non-Founders players. They can be in Stonewood, Plankerton, Canny Valley, and Twine Peaks. They cannot be in Ventures or, as of right now, Dungeons. Um, I don't know if that's everything to go on about here. There's this stuff which just increases like the stuff that says. You can pause the video if you want to read what it says. But yeah. And then there is all these heroes. They all have different abilities. Like for example, Dire runs faster and stuff at night, but this one gives you a faster minigun cooldown. So tons of different abilities. You really just choose whichever ones you like. Hero loadout, I was already in here. These ones just give you the small versions of the abilities, but then you decide that for this perk, you need 3 of the ninjas for it. So, yeah. Defenders, you can use these to defend your bases and stuff a little later on in Stonewood. I think it's like, I think you get in like maybe the 3rd or 4th Storm Shield defense. Expeditions, you send out your heroes and you can't use them during the time that they're out, and you get resources, but there's like, you see like the success chance 0%. If I put, let's say, this on, it will only be a 45% chance or a 60 for this guy. But then a better person would be a 100% chance. Better the character is, the better, of course. But then it does get like harder for like the large expeditions, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, like this one does almost nothing compared to what it used to do. So if you're interested in those and want the resources from that, you can get them if you want. I feel like it would be better though if you like, let's say you were going out for a night or two, or into like say a family member's house or a friend's house. You can set a couple of those on, and then they'll just get you resources while you're gone. I may throw myself in a mission. Preferably this mission because it gives me a challenge. There is these Hunt the Titan missions currently. I don't really like them. They're cool, but I just don't like doing them because I've done so many of them over time. If you want to play with other people in every mission, basically, you can just click on this, and you can make it so it focuses on quest progress, or just tries to get you in the quickest mission, or you can customize like what power level missions you want to go in. Yeah, but I'm gonna throw myself in the mission, and I will show some of the stuff that you gotta do. So you'll see this menu. You can either abandon the mission in this menu. Keep in mind, if you are in a party and you abandon the mission, it will kick you out of that party that you were in. So just keep that in mind. You only have 2 minutes in this menu, so yeah. You can change your like hero in here too. I'm going to continue using my dire hero because I don't really need anything else for this mission. You can hold for mission details. I mean, it's only really useful if you didn't look at the mission beforehand. But yeah, also you can emote, so if you're interested in emoting in here, then you can. But yeah. And then, because I'm not using a loading screen, you get these like mission-based loading screens. Like right now I'm going in a city mission, so I have a city one. But there will be like suburban ones and all that. And then there's things that you can search. And if you search them, you get stuff. And then you can break them after you search them and get more stuff. Now, it does say that I got 180 of those rusty mechanical parts. But I actually did not even get close to that. And I already had some on me, so yeah. I don't really need these resources, like the lower tier ones. Because I've practically beaten the game, so I don't need them anymore. But I do keep the medals because people sometimes need the medals, and I don't really feel like getting rid of them. Yeah, but you can search a bunch of stuff. Gotta kill that. There is a couple missions that will not be shown on my screen if you're in certain parts of Save the World, because it's like you do it one-time mission for yourself, but you can do them with people that haven't done them before if they're party leader. So yeah, and that is if they're on the quest for it. I should probably get the mission going on. There is little things like this occasionally in Survivor, like in buildings. There's survivor shelters. This Pacific survivor, like this one, occasionally he'll ask for a med kit. This time he didn't. If you're playing a Rescue the Survivors mission, why can't I shoot this window? Okay, there I shot through it. But if you're playing a Rescue the Survivors mission, you only will be able to get those survivors as survivors who want med kits. So if you see one of them, just be ready to go grab a med kit. This mission is absurdly easy for me because I am a very high power level. So it's just kind of overly easy for me. If you're just starting the game, then this mission will be a little bit more difficult for you if you don't have anyone to help. So
Thanks again for your help.
there's like occasionally like animals you'll see like this. If you want to tame them, you can. And if people like take you into a higher tier mission than what you're supposed to be in, you can just jump on the animal if it gets too close to you, like that, and it will just tame it and fight for you. So if you get in trouble with an animal, then you can just tame it, and it will leave you alone. Well, it won't leave you alone. It will fight for you and stuff in those higher up tier missions. So if you get an animal after you, then you might want to tame it if you're in someone else's higher tier mission and you're a low tier. Where is this Atlas? Now, the Atlas mission, which I am showing currently, is not the only mission. there is Ride the Lightning, there is Retrieve the Data,
Target's a tricky one.
and
Keep
a
searching.
bunch of other ones. This one is just kind of
Target
the
located.
most basic,
Drop the atlas on the target when you're
so
ready.
yeah. Just clear out the husks here. This blue glow, you'll need one for this mission, because it's only one atlas. The more atlases, the more blue glow you'll need. Retrieve the data, as I previously mentioned. That one does not need any blue glow to activate. And the lightning, which I also previously mentioned, needs 4 overall. Because there's 2 waves you have to do for that one. There's the first wave and the second wave. And what I like doing for these missions is I just like clearing the area a little bit. Just make it fresh and clean. I wonder if this pistol would one-shot husks for me. There's husks over here, I'm gonna go test real quick. Yeah, it one-shots if I hit them in the head. Or maybe I got a critical hit. I don't know. Yeah, but guns like level 5 guns and stuff, you'll be getting those guns when you start. But if someone gives you a like high tier gun, like say a 130 or 144, you can use those if you want. If you're in a mission that you're struggling with, like badly struggling with, I would maybe recommend using it. But if the mission is easy for you and you know how to complete it easily, I wouldn't recommend using that high tier gun. But I mean, do what you want, I guess. Not my call on what you do. Where is the zombies that I was hearing? Also, there's a chest already. I'm lagging a little bit, but oh well. It's fine. Okay, the atlas was over here. Yeah, so just build like a simple defense around the atlas. This little cone type thing is probably one of the easier ones to do for an atlas. The game is going to want you to build different atlas things for starting missions, but I don't need those at the moment because this is an easier mission. And I'm going to let a survivor just deal with most of the mission. Where are they? There. Traps are really useful for missions. I didn't know that they were really useful before until I actually started trying them. They were amazing, and I have used them pretty much ever since. And I only started really using them probably in early canny, I would like to say. Like, I would use them in storm shields, but I wouldn't use them in like just random missions, really. I thought guns and defenders were the way to play, so then I kind of just made it a little bit harder for myself, but it wasn't that bad. I'm gonna finish exploring the zone real quick and getting my daily quest done, and then I will be right back with you guys when I am starting the mission. That is if I remember to cut the video. Okay, and I am done exploring the zone, and I am done with my daily quest. So I'm gonna start the mission now.
That's enough blue glow.
Now, while the husks start to spawn,
Got this, Commander.
I'm going to put a picture on screen demonstrating some of the things that you can get nuts and bolts from, and mechanical parts from. Planks and rough ore, you can just get those from trees. Twine, you can get those from trees and bushes and stuff. But every time that something is searchable, you should search it if you're just starting the game. So, yeah. Search it and break it. Some things you might have to test a little bit with to see if they give stuff, but for the most part, most things will give stuff. Now, like breaking, let's say, this brick wall here, that's just gonna give you brick. That's not gonna give you, like, a rough ore or anything interesting like that. But breaking this rock, for example, right here, if I break this, it will give brick and rough ore. So, yeah. And then, like, if you get any, like, traps and stuff that you don't need or want, you can also scrap them, and you get more stuff from them, too. So, yeah. More blue glow. Don't really need it, but I guess I'll take it. The higher tier the mission, the more there will be, like, the more enemies there will be. So, like, this mission doesn't have too many, because it's a quite low tier mission. But this is just kind of basic gameplay for this. If you play like the dungeons modes or anything like that, which I do have like, I think 2 dungeons videos on my channel, you can get like a different playing experience and whatnot, but I'm not gonna do any of my storm shields because I have completed all of those except for the endurance for twine, and I don't really feel like spending like 2 to 3 hours on that, so, and then having the chance to fail last minute, let's say, so I don't really feel like that right now. It's not really something I'm interested in. I should get my thing ready for that, but I don't know. It's not really something that I feel like doing. But for people who just start, you should probably do your storm shields when you can. But yeah. Now the mission is quite easy for me right now, so it doesn't really take much to beat this one, for me at least, but to like someone who's like a new player, it will take a bit more to kinda deal with the husks and stuff. It'll be a bit stronger for a newer player. Like that pistol would maybe 5 tap a husk, I would like to say, if you just started the game and you were like at the recommended power for this mission, which is 5. But if you were like, say, power level 2, it might take like 8 shots, maybe more, to kill a husk with that pistol that I just had. So, yeah. Now, if there is anyone that is like starting the game and you might want help with it, and you don't have any like people that want to help you, if you want, you can add me. I will maybe accept the friend request. I might just think it's some random person. Well, I mean, it would be a random person. But if you want to add me, you can. It's not guaranteed I will accept the friend request, but I will help most likely, unless I'm playing with people at the moment. So, yeah, you can add me if you want help with Save the World, if you are like just starting, or if you have played like a little bit of it. But yeah, you can see my username at the top, and like in every video you can see my username, so it won't be hard to find that. Also, I am noticing that I'm getting a bit more, like a bit of comments now. There was a new comment that I seen just recently, like probably last 6 maybe hours I've seen it. I don't know why the commenter said what they said. I don't understand it. Maybe I said that in the video or something, and they were just like mocking me. I don't know. I made the video a while back, so like 6 or 7 days ago-ish. So, yeah. I'm thinking that it was a just random viewer, but as I said in my last video, that I'm kind of suspecting that the one guy commenting is my friend, but if that is also my friend that just commented like earlier today, or well yesterday now because it's in the morning, that is one pretty good thought out plan that my friends went through, but I think it is just some random person, because yeah.
30 seconds left to go.
If you have any questions for this video, you can of course use the comments. I will try to answer all questions until I entirely just forget about this video. But yeah, I do get notifications on my phone when I get a notification or comment, so yeah.
Bonus challenge success.
Okay, well,
Good job, team.
that was that mission completed. I didn't even need to upgrade the structure at all.
Nicely done, Commander.
When you're done the missions, it will drag you into this little cutscene, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if it's like everybody gets dragged in, but I don't know. And then there's all these menus. They're not too useful, but if you want to go through them, you can without skipping. But I try to skip them as fast as possible, so then I can get out of the mission faster. Because every minute counts, I suppose. I feel like it's every second counts, but yeah. And then it will just bring you into this screen after loading through. You can claim rewards here. You can either click the next button constantly, or you can just open it, and then down at the bottom right it will say collect all, and you just click that and it will collect everything that came in that pack. So it is faster doing that way, but yeah. If this video helped you decide on if you want to buy Save the World or you don't want to buy it because you now know what it is and it doesn't look interesting to you, I hope that the video did help with that. But yeah. I hope you enjoyed. And I am quite against saying this, but I'm gonna try it. If you really enjoyed the video, and if you enjoyed other videos of mine, and you really want to, not, oh, I'm just gonna do it because he said it. If you if you really want to, you can subscribe. That that was cringe for me to say. But yeah, uh, if you really do want to, you can, but it really just makes me happy to see that I got a new subscriber. So, yeah, it kind of crushed me a little bit when I got to 10 subscribers and then went down to 9 again. It did crush me a little bit, but I recovered. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and peace.